To all my water signs. This is your weekly focus for the first week of March, the 1st through the 7th. Um, Hope that you had a great week. Also, I posted a full moon in Virgo reading on the page, and you should be able to find that. Check that out. See what needs to be your focus going into this full moon, what things you need to release and work on. Also, check your other elements in your chart, your sun, moon, rising, Venus, and Mercury, to see what other elements may resonate with you. I will not be on social media for the month of March. So if you need to contact me to book a reading, you can hit me up through Messenger, or you can send me an email at shannygranny84@gmail.com. Yeah, I'll be fasting and meditating and just getting back focused and centered on me, going into this new season, this new year, with clarity and peace and balance. So let's see what we have for the focus of the week for our water signs. That's Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces signs. And like I said, check the other elements in your chart to see what else you may have. And sometimes it might not be your element, but it resonates, so receive the message. This is the last shuffle. And I'm using my Voodoo Tarot deck and my Crow Tarot deck today. Okay. Water signs. There was a lot of water in the air elements reading, so you may have some air somewhere in your chart. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So you might want to check that reading too, because there was a lot of cups in that reading. Cups represent water. So anytime you see cups come up, cups represent emotions, and that's why a lot of our water signs are very emotional people, and that's not a weakness, that's actually a power. Because more people need to be able to express their emotions. Last shuffle. Okay. Okay. So, for our underlying energy, water signs, you have the Seven of Wands, which is fire sign, and you have the T-Bon-Age, and that's a major arcana in the Voodoo Tarot deck. And you have that. So what I'm getting is, it's kind of like you're taking back your power. You're stepping into who you are. You see they're standing here. It's like, you know, now it's time to stand alone. Like you've tried working with other people in the past, but it's just like you're seeing things from a different perspective. You've elevated mentally, spiritually, and physically. Like, I don't know what's up with the birds on my window, like fucking with my blinds, but they really want to get my attention. Yesterday a bird come and smacked my dang on blind. I'm gonna have to look that up later because that's the message. But it's like you're elevated above here. You're up here with this wand. Your wand is different. You see the world different. You see things different. And it's like you're stepping into your power. You're alone here too, but you're connected to your higher self and your higher power. And it's like you're reclaiming your spirit. You're going into meditation. You're going to spas and cleansing and doing these things for yourself, and like really just showing love and being true to you, being true to what works for you. You're not allowing, like, this person is unbothered. You see, she's not bothered by anything that's going on. She's so connected and just in the moment and being present. So that's how you are. You're not allowing what other people think to keep you from doing what it is. You separated yourself from the pack, and now you're really focused on you and doing what's best for you. So that's the underlying energy. Water signs, y'all been working. Like, y'all's cards are really good. You have the Nine of Pentacles, and you have the Possession card in the voodoo deck. So Nine of Pentacles is like a point where you're just feeling really good. Finances are becoming stable. Your home life is becoming stable. There's changes and transformations happening. It's like you're lone wolf, but it's because you chose to step out alone. You chose to go into this essentially a hermit mode where you're focused on yourself. It's like you used your power, the powers that you possess to get here. You used your powers to be connected with your higher self, with your ancestors, with your guides to get to this place of stability, just feeling good. And if you're not there yet, it's coming. I just keep a lot of people. There's so much beauty and power and stability and abundance and prosperous energy coming in the springtime. Like the spring is really going to be a game changer for a lot of people. So if you're not at this place yet, keep working your magic, because that's where you're headed. That's the direction you're going. It's because you've leveled up and you see things from a different perspective, and you're not allowing other people to distract you and keep you from where you're going. You're letting that other stuff go. You're letting it fall by the wayside, and you're up here stable with a strong foundation, and they're just out here. They're watching you. So that's another thing. Be mindful, because people are watching you, whether that's a good thing or a bad thing. They're watching you, and they're seeing the change and the growth that's happening in your life. They see you getting here, but they don't see this. They don't see all the hard work and the power and being in touch with who you are and connecting with your higher powers and your ancestors. They didn't see that. They don't see that part, that darkness, that ugly side. They don't see that. All they seeing is what's on the surface. You're making it look so easy, and people are going to start coming to you and asking you questions. Well, what are you doing? What are you doing? And that's what you're doing. You had to get to the ugly and use your power and create whatever it is that you want. And it's kind of like you had to strip down and deal with your shadow self so that you could use that shadow energy to come into something new. And you can't really see, you're not gonna be able to see it on my camera, but there's a person here, laying on this person's lap. So it's like you had to nurture yourself and protect yourself, and your ancestors were around you and protecting you when you were going through this darkness, when you were going through this. And it's kind of like they were like, rest, my child, I got this, we got it. You about to be right where you need to be. Just trust the process, trust divine time, and trust that they're working things out. You're doing the work. You're putting in the work. You're connecting with who you are. You're honoring your true self. That's came up in a lot of readings. People are stepping out into who they are. We're getting away from what society deems as the right way to do things. We're living life our way, and we're finding freedom when we do that. We're getting our 10 of cups. We're getting that family and that home and emotional stability, just happiness. This is the goal. This is the new. This is where you're headed, because you were at that 9 of Pentacles and you're moving to your 10 of Cups. You're stable. Now you're going to be able to share that stability with someone else who's also stable, who's also been doing the work. And again, you see the flowers blooming, the sunflowers. So the spring and summertime is about to really pop off for a lot of people. Water signs. So keep doing what you're doing. Keep focusing on you and loving on you. And you have the wild card, the LeBarons. So they're coming through. Your ancestors are coming through, and they putting in work. They've been protecting you and nurturing you through, the tough phase. But now they're coming to celebrate you, because you're honoring and celebrating them. And it's just going to be beautiful. I don't even know what else I can say. Whatever y'all been doing, keep doing it, because this wild card is coming through, and it's like, oh, that 10 of Cups is good, but bitch, we about to bring something else. You got exactly what you wanted, but we're gonna throw a little extra on the edge, because that's how we do. We your people. We see that hard work you've been putting out there in the universe, so we come bearing gifts. We come to bring the party. Like when you see these people pull up at the party, you already know the party about to get lit. It's something about to happen. Something fun about to happen. So the universe is like, okay, you worked hard. You went through this. You let go of relationships and friendships and situations that no longer serve you. Stood above the rest. You stood the test. You stood on your own. You know, you connected with your higher self. You healed and you did that shadow work. So, okay, boom, you got that. What, bitch? We bringing this. We bringing the party. We bringing the real celebration. We about to blow your mind. So, water signs, get ready to get that mind blown because it's coming. Like I said, the springtime is going to be very significant. And then when I look at this card, I see too, it's like the clouds are rolling away. It's clearing up. So everything that was cloudy and there wasn't any clarity, you're now receiving clarity. You're receiving clarity in your dreams and your meditations and just being to yourself, just being connected and to see that shadow work. She's coming out the shadow into who she is. So it's going to require you see that door back there, it's going to require you to walk away from some things, to leave some people behind, to elevate. But what I say, you get in it, you're going to reap the benefits of all that hard work. Keep pushing. Let's see what your power thought is for the week. That's really good. Like, everybody has had really good energy. It's like we're at that light at the end of the tunnel, and it was like we're so close we can smell it. And that's when you want to give up, right there at the finish line. But just keep pushing through, keep going, because our ancestors are definitely working in the background, and they're going to bless us beyond our wildest dreams, bigger than anything we could imagine. So hold tight, because it's coming. What power thought do you have for our water signs? Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces for this first week. I just need one. Let's do that again. One card. Ooh, oh, what in the world? Come on now. I say one. Try this again. Just one card, Spirit, for our water signs to help them push through this week. Y'all is excited. Water signs, y'all got my cards jumping. It's good. You should be excited. You deserve it because you've done the work. Like I said, y'all been working and going through the shadow phases and healing and letting go. So you deserve everything that's coming to you. One card, please, for all my... Okay. We finally got one. Freedom is my divine right. It is your divine right because you've worked and you've done the healing and the shedding and elevating and everything you need to do to get that, because freedom is yours, and that's exactly where you're headed, to financial freedom, spiritual freedom. You're liberated. You're freeing yourself from your old way of thinking. I am free to think wonderful thoughts. I move beyond past limitations into freedom. I am now becoming all that I am created to be. You're becoming all that. You're getting all that you want because you've done the work, because you freed your mind first and you started thinking different. You started looking at things different. You started elevating and studying and looking up signs and listening to your ancestors and communicating with them and connecting through meditation, through calm and just being alone, being by yourself, spending time alone, processing your thoughts, doing that shadow work. They held you and, you know, helped you get through that dark period and use their magic to get you to this place of stability, of calm, of being in control, of just feeling your best, clarity and transformation. And you're free. You're free to do what it is that you want to do, that you love doing. You have that freedom. Freedom is my divine right. I am free to think wonderful thoughts. I move beyond past limitations into freedom. I am now becoming all that I am created to be. So water signs, you're free. You're flowing. Nothing can stop us. We're all the way up. That's okay in my head. I'm all the way up. Nothing can stop you. You got it. You're protected. You're living in your purpose. You're doing the work. Keep doing the work because shit about to be lit. And when y'all start getting all them coins, remember, girl, remember who helped you push through that last little thing, Pour into my cup. Peace out. Love y'all.